Hey, welcome to my What Did I Play for the week of March 7th to March 13th video. So I didn't play many board games this week. It's really just going to be a video game focused video. So the first video game that I played was actually XCOM 2. You guys have probably heard these in the previous videos. Just finishing up on this one, I beat XCOM 2 on normal difficulty. So that went well. The final mission is kind of a pain in the ass. I can see that being a problem for people, particularly those playing classic difficulty. I can see it being really tedious. But I beat the game anyway, felt good. They came out with a patch right after I beat it that made the performance improve. So of course that's gonna happen. I might go through, play it again, we'll see. I liked it a lot more at the beginning than I did towards the end. I mentioned in the previous video how XCOM games are a little bit more enjoyable for me in the beginning, and they become a little bit easy at the end, a little bit repetitive. You sort of get soldiers that are overpowered to a certain point, and they have a lot of moves and they can deal with all the enemies very easily. It's not that way in the early game, which is why the early game is kind of exciting as you're trying to sort of build yourself up. And the final mission is kind of tedious. It's got like endless sort of incoming swarms of enemies coming from different points of the map. It's a very big area. Spoilers. And but other than that, it's good. I liked it. I think it's a good, solid game. The patch that came out was much needed and much appreciated. So that's it. XCOM 2, beat it finally. Second game I've been playing has been Stardew Valley. I've been playing this one probably at 20 hours right about now. I've gone through a couple of waves with this game. I liked it a lot when it came out. I got really tired of it around 10 hours, and now I'm sort of back into the thick of things with it. The big thing for me was discovering that the community center is such an important thing. I was getting to a point where I was concerned that the game was getting out of hand. I don't like games where it feels like things are out of my control and I don't have time to do them. I like sort of a limited set of things that I can do as opposed to just sort of do whatever you want in a wide open sandbox. That's kind of like why I like the GTA games as a sandbox, because they're kind of limited while also being free roam. And Stardew was starting to feel a little bit different than that. It felt like there was too much to do and I couldn't do it all in a day, and that was a little bit frustrating. Then I discovered that the community center existed, and I'm sure people who are playing the game are saying, "You idiot, how did you not realize about the community center?" But the community center is a great way to focus what you're doing in the seasons. You have to bring in items that you can harvest during certain seasons. You bring them into the community center, and if you bring in a certain amount of them, they give you a reward. And the rewards are all very good and all very useful and actually make you feel like you're producing something and sort of advancing in the game. So that's it. I'm up to fall in this, the first fall, so I haven't even beat the first year yet, but I'm sort of renewed with my energy and enthusiasm to keep going with it. So we'll see. I'm still friends with nobody. I don't care for that aspect of the game. I'm still way behind in sort of giving people gifts, but outside of that, my farm looking fabulous. The last game that I played has been the Twilight Struggle beta, which just came out on Saturday with a update where it added a artificial intelligence. It looks like it's also updated the game graphically. Don't hold me to that, but I made a video about that. You can check out the link right there. This is my fingers touch. You can check out the link to see me playing against the AI of the game. They've included a version with an AI opponent in it, so you don't have to rely on other people being around to play the game online anymore. The AI is not very advanced. They sort of said that in their release thing, just saying that if you're used to playing against human opponents, this AI is not really gonna be any great shakes. They're trying to improve it, get it on and on. I can understand there's a lot of problems with that, developing that system. There's a lot of options and a lot of things that you have to sort of prepare for. But I played a couple games against it. The AI is there. It'll play against you. It won't play a great game, it doesn't look. There's no way to adjust the variability or the difficulty of it. It's just what it is. But it's fun. It gives it a way to play, even if it's against a subpar opponent. It gives you a way to play when no one else is around, which is thumbs up for me. So I appreciate that. I think that's fantastic. And I'll be playing a lot more of the Twilight Struggle beta game. And I think it's going to release soon to a general Steam public. So keep your eyes out for that. But that's it. So those are the 3 games I played. Played XCOM, Stardew Valley, and Twilight Struggle. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.